Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to especially speak to the peer group that are destined to face uncertain days because of the unprecedented times that we are living in. For many of us, we have set a goal and are working really hard to achieve it and make our dreams come true. Some others who are smart have kept a few other options to fall back on if their initial plan does not succeed. While there are some of us who still are not very sure about what we want to do in the future. What is common about all of us is that we have to trust the God who sees our pain and our struggles and our flaws and our abilities all at the same time. Let me ask you this question. Are you scared about the future? Do you expect a divine intervention as fear grips your heart and you are troubled about tomorrow? In the Bible, we see an interesting passage, an interesting story narrated in 2 Kings chapter 6 verses 1 to 7. There we see that the disciples of Elisha, also called the sons of the prophet, asked him for blessings to go down to Jordan because there wasn't enough space for all of them to dwell in the place that they were staying. They needed Elisha's consent in order to go down. Elisha agrees and says, "Go." Then one of them asked Elisha if he would also come down to Jordan with them. And Elisha says that he would go down with them. Elisha was not intending initially to go down with them, but then later, when one of them persuaded him, he did so. Then, while cutting down trees, one of them dropped his axe head into the water. And then he started panicking because it was borrowed. "Oh, my lord, it was borrowed," he says. But he did not lose all hope as he turned to Elisha for help. Elisha then did a very bizarre thing. He took a stick and threw it at the spot where the man had told him that the axe had fell into the water. And for some reason which cannot be explained naturally, the iron floats on water. The man reaches out and takes the iron out of the water. Sometimes, when we face uncertain days and when we work hard and still fail, it will not make sense to us. You may fail even when you give it your very best. It will trouble you and you might get discouraged, but you must not lose all hope. Turn to God when you need help because He is there to help you when you are troubled. You may not achieve the goals that you have set, and the important people in your life may be worried about you. You are accountable to yourself and the people who love you and support you for the choices you make. But you do not have to burden yourself feeling that you are lonely. Cast your burden unto the Lord and let God take care of it. As we see in Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. No matter what situation you are in, and however hopeless it all seems to be, God has already sent an Elisha in your lives, and He will take care of it even before you know what is going to happen. He will send help, encouragement, and miraculous signs to help you overcome all your troubles. And there are times when Elisha won't make sense. Thinking about the story from Elisha's perspective, it would have gone through his mind and he would have felt how a stick would have helped in this situation. But he trusted God anyway and threw the stick into the water. Sometimes what God requires you to do sounds bizarre and weird, but you doing those things shows that you have trust in Him even though you are confused about what is going on. If you trust Him enough, you will be amazed by the things that God does in your life. We all face the harsh world around us, and we may cross some really discouraging things that will make us question them. But if we have faith in God and trust in Him, we will be the ones seeing the iron floating on the water. Let us trust His plans because the word of the Lord says that His plans definitely are very good and are plans for a good future and for hope. When we follow the paths that He has set in our hearts, He has also given us a certain strength to be able to overcome the troubles that come along with it. Every move is exciting, but is also a giant leap of faith. Last year especially taught us a lot of things. It was uncertain. There was nothing about last year that we could say would happen. We still have doubts and confusions about what the future holds. Last year taught us that we have to be prepared for any situation and work hard in order to get through it. Right now, we may be all having these great ideas and plans for our future, but there is still a glimpse of uncertainty in all of these things. And that is where we have to give it to God. We all like to have control over everything, and sometimes it is scary when we don't have control over these things just because the times are so unpredictable. We spent the whole year not knowing what is going to happen. Most of the time, we didn't even know what we should be prepared for. It was a very stressful time for all of us, but thank God that we have come through this situation. Even still, as we don't know when things can go wrong, instead of focusing on how things can go wrong, we can trust in God for and who makes ways for us even through the most uncertain situations.